Okay, welcome guys. Welcome. Wow, it's been a while. Welcome everybody. Welcome. It's nice having you guys around. Wow, I missed you guys. I missed you guys a lot. I'm still your wonderful host, your wonderful friend, your wonderful designer, Lauren Jr. And I want to use this opportunity to thank those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Excuse me. I want to say thank you. And then for those that are live with me, thank you and welcome. I want to officially say welcome to today's webinar. Meanwhile, today's webinar is wonderful. When I say it's wonderful, I mean it's wonderful. We're having a wonderful guest in our midst today. Wow. Well, I'm calling her a wonderful guest because I've been opportune to speak with her for different times. Yeah, we've gotten along once in a while. I've spoken to her once in a while. Yeah, and these few minutes I've spent with her and we've spoken, I grabbed something. And that is, I can say, it's enough reason for me to be doing well in my online business. And that's why, while I was trying to struggle to host another webinar and was looking for a speaker that will help us this time around, I decided to go for her. And when I spoke to her about it, she was like, fine, it's okay. And I was like, wow, thank God. Guys, let me tell you something. Just staying under her and listening to her will change your life for good. I'm a living testimony. And how many times she has spoken to me about online business, and trust me, I'm doing well in the online business. She's one of the reasons why I'm scaling so high in my online business, most especially as a graphic designer. So I would love to call her name first. I will not invite her yet. I know you guys are so desperate to see her. So I will not invite her yet. She's Dr. Faith in, but I want to tell you just small thing about her, a little thing about her. She's a copywriter. For some of you that might have seen her or know her, she's a copywriter. She's a video editor, right? I think that's what it's called. Then she's a doctor, satisfied doctor. Wow. And can you imagine somebody of that caliber is coming to speak to us tonight, guys? Can you just imagine that? It's a privilege. Let me advise you. I would, don't miss this. Don't miss any of this time that she's going to speak to us. And you're free to drop your comment, anything you have to say. If you have questions, pack it and keep. She's going to answer. She's ours for the whole night. It could actually be turn out to be an all night. So she's ours for the whole night. If you have any question, you can ask her. She's going to be dropping excess values. She's going to be dropping excess values. And if I say excess, I mean excess. She's loaded. And while talking to her today, we spoke today. I found out that she has been prepared already. She's prepared and she's ready to drop it. Boom. She's not leaving anyone. I thought that she should not leave anyone though. That she's going to drop everything. And funny enough, guys, me personally, I'm with my book, I'm with my pen. I don't know about you, but if you know you're not with your book and your pen, you better get yours now. You better get yours now because I'm going to be writing down stuffs. I'm going to be writing down things that will give me money. This is 2023. I want to be a baller. Yeah. Trust me, I want to be a baller. I don't want to be a mechanic. I want to be a baller. So I don't know about you. Are you a baller? Or do you want to be a baller? If you're not a baller yet, then trust me, it's high time for you to be a baller. I want to be a baller. So if you know you are not ready, I would advise you now be ready. Get your book, get your pen, and start writing down stuff. Start writing down stuff. Everything that's going to come out from our mouth is backed up with value. I mean, is backed up with value. She's going to be sharing her experience. She's a student. She was a student rather. She had been doing well as a student. And then can you imagine mixing it, studying medicine and surgery in school and also as a copywriter? Can you imagine that? Wow. And she was doing well, earning in six figures. So there is somebody that's going to speak to us tonight. So if you know you're not ready, I advise you now. Get a book, get a pen, and start writing. Meanwhile, guys, without taking much of our time, I would love to invite Dr. Faith in in our midst to come and share this. To come, no, she's not sharing later. She's going to share everything she's got. She's going to share every single thing. I told her not to leave anyone untouched. She's releasing every value because I want to be a baller. That is my anthem. this year. Lauren Jr. wants to be a baller. I don't know about you. So if you know you're online and you're seeing me and you can hear me, I want you to drop a comment in the comment section. Can you just drop hi or best emoji, whatever? Can you just drop it in the comment section? Let me know that you guys are with me. I'm waiting, guys. If you know you're with me tonight and you're ready to get values tonight, can you drop your best emoji, your best comment in the comment section? Let's kick off as I'll be inviting Dr. Faith and Ba to speak to us, guys.
Hi guys, hi everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to this live session. So I need some energy in the comment section because I love energy. So I want you guys to give me some energy in the comment section. If you're excited to be here, I want you to say I am excited to be here. I want you to tell me I am excited to be here in the comment section because if you're not excited, then we should not be here. Oh, ha, ha, ha. We'll have to just call it a night and go. But if you're excited to be here, I want you to say, I am excited in the comment section. All right. So today's topic is something I love so much. I love talking about so much. And it's something that is really going to be of help to every young person um, that is into the online business. Okay, I can see you, Emmanuel. You're excited to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Baby Blue. I don't know who is Baby Blue, but I'm excited. I like the name. You're welcome. Abundance, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone that is in this live session tonight. I am very convinced that you're going to learn a whole lot, a whole lot. And so, without further ado, I'm going to be sharing my screen very shortly because I don't just want to talk all through. I would want to share my screen with us so that as I'm speaking, you're also seeing some of the things. As you're waiting for my screen to come up, let me just make a quick introduction. My name is Faith Timba, as he said already, or let me add the title, the newest title, Dr. Faith Timba, right? So I'm a medical doctor by profession, but then I love online businesses so much. I've been into online business for the past since 2020 till now is how many years? Just check it, 3 years. Yes. And in this 4 years, basically. And in this season of being in the online business, I have learned and unlearned so many things. So I'm going to be making tonight's class very, very practical because I'm not here to talk to do lots of talking. I'm going to make it as practical as possible so we all would get to learn and start applying everything that we are learning into this class. So today we are looking at how to create multiple streams of income from our skill. And there are many questions you're going to be asking ourselves because the questions are going to help us know exactly how to apply this knowledge. So just permit me, give me 1 minute. Let me share my screen with us. I hope this will be very, very fast. So, who is this class meant for? This class is meant for so many persons, and I want to break down the category of persons that are going to benefit from this class. And the reason I want to break this down is so that you know the category you're into and know how this class is going to help you. So, whether or not you have an online business, this class is for you. If you have an online business, perfect. This class is also for you. Now, if you have identified the skills you have and you've been monetizing your skill over the years, you will see benefits from this class. Now, if you have not identified the skills you have or you don't have any skill at all, you will see benefits from this class. So it is for everyone. If you're a student that is looking for an extra source of income, a side hustle that you could do to make money for yourself and support yourself academically and also in your schooling, support yourself financially, and also help out in your family, help to pay some bills at home, then also this class is for you because it's really going to open up your eyes to knowing how to make extra money. Okay. Now, if you also have a business that you're already running, but you want to increase your stream of income and you want to have as many streams of income as possible, then this class is also for you. In the next 1 hour, I'm going to be sharing with us my experience and also teaching us how we can monetize our skill. My screen is taking so much time, But then I will keep talking while I try to set that up. Okay. So this class is meant for everyone that wants to have a change in the status quo of their finance. Okay. If you're tired of the way your financial life is, and then you want something more, you want to earn more, you want to support your family more, you want to have more streams of income, then you should really pay attention to this class, right? Okay, so there are five basic questions that we are going to be answering. Five basic questions that we are going to be answering. Nope, 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 nope. Let me try that again. So there are five basic questions we are going to be answering in this class, and the last question is where I'm going to hit the nail at the head. Okay, that is where we are going to look at how to now create several streams of income. Now, the first question that you'll be asking in your mind, okay, the first pre-question that you'll be asking in your mind is, why would we be talking about multiple streams of income when personally you don't even have any stream of income at all? Or personally, you've never even started a business before, you don't have an idea of a business, why teach me how to create multiple streams of income? Now, I want to answer that question by telling us this, okay? First of all, no knowledge is a waste. Number two, this class is also going to help you understand the need why you should have multiple streams of income and be a motivation for you to start. Okay. By the time you see the possibilities that one skill can get for you, by the time you see the possibilities that one skill can get for you, it should be a motivation for you to desire to start earning. Okay. And my focus tonight is going to be mainly on digital skills. All right. This knowledge can also be applied in offline businesses, but my focus, the examples I'm going to be giving are going to be focused on digital skills. Okay, thank God my screen is up now, I can share it with us. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So the class is going to benefit you even if you don't have a stream of income, because it's going to be a motivation to tell you that with what you have right now, with what you know right now, you can actually become a billionaire. Gone are the days where people depend on education or depend on the government to provide job for them. We all know the Nigeria we are in right now. We all know that. Sorry, I think you should permit me to on my fan because the weather is really hot. I hope it's not disturbed. Please, Lawrence, if the fan is disturbing, do let me know. All right. So we all know the country that we are in at the moment. That the country we are in is a country that will not provide you with job opportunity even after you've spent 8 to 10 years sometimes, okay, in studying a particular course. The government will not are not responsible in Nigeria for providing job for you, because many graduates are out there loitering about without a stream of income, without earning, without a job opportunity, right? Okay, so because of that, I think it's a motivation for you to be intentional about getting the stream of income for yourself. You have to be intentional about making money for yourself. You have to be very, very intentional about creating a source of income for yourself. Because if you don't, nobody will, and you will just keep having financial challenge each and every time and time again. So this topic is really going to help you um after the class. Okay, my screen is up. Let me just share it with us. Okay, so the topic is going to be
Doctor, we can't hear you. Are you still available? Hello, Doc. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I think it's network issues. So, okay, guys, we'll be waiting for her. I think she's having network issues. So, please just stay around. I think she's having network issues. So, meanwhile, as I said before, make sure you're with your book and your pen. I'm already writing down something. I'm getting something already, guys. So, please, if you know you're not with your book and a pen, you better get one now. Better get one now. I'm writing down stuff already. Okay, as we wait for Doc, she's coming, please. She's coming. Just give her some time. Give her some time. She's coming. Meanwhile, if you're getting something, can you drop your emoji, drop your favorite emoji, anything, just drop something. You can start now
I
to
had a
pack your
link.
questions. Okay, I think she's back. Okay, welcome, Doc. Welcome.
I think I'm having network challenge. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Sorry for that.
No
I
problem.
don't know if the fan I turned on took off my network, but I've turned it off. So I guess we'll continue now. All right. So let me share my screen with us again. So like I was saying, having different streams of income would really help you to, alleviate the financial challenges you're having and give you a better life. So it's really something that you should strive to have, okay? You should strive to have. Let me share my screen with us. Very quickly. Okay, so I said we're going to be answering 10 different questions, right? Sorry, 5 different questions. And these 5 different questions are going to help us to land at that point where we get to know how to monetize, how to increase our streams of income with, with a particular skill that we have. So now the first question is, what skill do I have? Okay. So if you have your pen and your paper there with you, I want you to answer the questions. Okay. There's a question and then there's an action point. The question is going to probe your mind, okay? So think up things, then the action point is going to help you to land on the actions you're supposed to take. So the first question we're going to be answering is, what skills do I have? We cannot be talking about having multiple streams of income when we don't even have a skill, right? We cannot be talking about having multiple streams of income from our skill when we don't have a skill whatsoever. So what skills do you have? What are the different skills that you have? Now, the action point is this: list out all the skills you have in their order of excellence. What I mean by order of excellence is that you have to list them out based on the one you're very, very good at. Start first with the ones you're very, very good at, then land at the ones that you're not good at, that you just have little knowledge about. Okay. So start first with the one that you spent years knowing. You wouldn't tell me that you're 15 years, you're 16 years, you're 20 years, you're 25 years, you're 30 years, and in this 30 years of your life, these 30 solid years of your life, you've not learned one thing so well. You shouldn't tell me that, right? So there is something that you know that comes to you with ease. It's possible you not even go to school to learn that. It's possible you don't even have a certificate for that. But you know that people come to meet you to ask you, how can I get this done? Or how do you do this? There are sometimes you go to school or maybe as a student that people find it, people know or note that you learn things easily, right? They come to class and then other person spend hours trying to understand what the lecturer is saying, but to you, it comes to you with ease. It means that you have that skill of teaching, you have that skill of understanding. That means you can easily teach other persons with ease and they get to understand. Now, the other things too that can come to you with ease, all right? What are those things that people have met you or chatted you up about and asked you, please, babe, guy, how did you do this? How are you so good at this? Meanwhile, you didn't go to school for it. Now, note those things because there are also things that you could leverage on to make more money for yourself. So, list out all the skills you have, both the ones you're very, very good at, the ones you're not good at, the ones you barely have knowledge on. List all of them out, but list them out from the one you're very good at to the ones you're not good at. Now, the second question, assuming you don't have a skill, what skill can you learn today? I mean, in this modern age, it's very, very important that you have a particular skill. You have a skill, at least one skill, at least one skill. So there are many digital skills that you can learn, many of them, and I'm going to list a couple of them. You already know things like graphics design, of which the host of this class is a graphics designer. By the way, I want to stop at this point to encourage you to subscribe to this channel, right? So if you're joining us in this live session and you have not subscribed, you're totally wrong. So please hit the subscribe button right now, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and make sure that your notification bell is on. So whenever he posts new videos Whenever he's having other webinars, you get to know on time and join in, right? Okay. So the person that is hosting this meeting is a graphics designer, and that is a digital skill that he has mastered. So graphics design is a digital skill that you can also master and be very good at. Now you have copywriting. Copywriting is also another high income skill that you can learn. I'm a copywriter, and copywriting has made me so much money. Good thing about copywriting is that you don't even need to start with any capital. You don't need to have any capital at all to start. As long as you have your smartphone and access to internet, you can make money as a copywriter, right? Mhm. Sorry for the break in transmission. Sorry, my network is acting up this night, but I hope you can hear me now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So, if you don't have a skill, what skill can you acquire today? That is the next question you need to ask yourself. What skill can you acquire today? What is that thing that you can learn today that can make you so much money? And I've given us a couple of skills that would make you so much money. You have affiliate marketing, you have copywriting, you have even digital marketing, social media management, SEO optimization, graphics design, video editing. You have a list of them. You can go online and browse and you get a list of digital skills that you can learn. But I would recommend high income earning digital skills like copywriting, like digital, like graphics design, like video editing, like affiliate marketing, social media management. These are digital skills I would encourage you to acquire. Now let's assume you decide now to acquire a digital skill. What do you have to do? Sign up to learn a skill, right? Sign up. Don't waste. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. Don't assume that you have all the time. Even though you're in school and you have other things to attend to, let's say you're a student in your final year, in your fifth year, in your first year, you can still sign up to learn a skill. All the skills I have acquired, I learned all of them while a student. So it is very important that you learn it while you're a student so that when you're graduating, you're not going to wait for job opportunity to start making money, but you already have something that you can start up with to start earning. So sign up to learn a skill today. Today. Our host is a graphic designer. You can sign up to learn graphics design. You can sign up for my copywriting class. You can sign up for my video editing class. You can sign up for affiliate marketing class in different platforms. But make sure that you're committed to learning a particular skill today. Because if you don't learn a skill, everything you're going to say today is not going to make sense to you. Once you're able to learn a skill, then you can monetize it and also develop different streams of income from that particular skill, right? And the third question you have to ask yourself is how do I create great content to market my skill? Now, this is where we're going to be talking about online business and online marketing. It's not enough for you to learn a skill. It's not enough for you to acquire a particular skill. It's not enough for you to even sign up for classes. In fact, most of us have spent time and money attending both free classes, right? Most of us have attended tons of free classes. Most of us have paid for free classes, have paid for classes, okay? Some of us have attended even conferences, physical meetings, but we are still where we are. Now, the problem is that it's not that you didn't learn well. The problem is not that they didn't teach you well. But the problem is that you don't know how to create content that would market your skill. You've acquired that skill is one aspect. Can you market that skill? Can you get people to know that you're into what you're doing? Can you get people to trust you, to like you, to patronize you, to buy from you, to pay for the skill that you paid to acquire? Now, this is where most people get to fail it because you get to learn a skill, but then it's now difficult for you to market that skill. And by the time you try for 1 month, 2 months, you're already giving up and you're not consistent. So I'm going to be sharing with us a couple of things on how to market your your skills. Now, this is going to be very important also when you want to create multiple streams of income because you already know how to market your skill. So you're just going to apply it in those different areas that we're going to be talking about to make money for yourself. Now, one of the things you can do, one of the most important things to marketing your skill is knowing your skill very, very well. Most of us think that by just attending one class, that it's enough for us to start earning from that skill. It is not. Believe me, it is not. One class is not enough for you to start calling yourself a graphic designer, because you just signed up for one graphic design class like that, and they taught you how to use your phone, and then Canva, and then drop some stuff, and then you begin to call yourself a graphic designer. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That one class is not enough for you to start earning or even start teaching or monetizing that skill. You need to be very good at what you do. Now, the reason why also why you need to be good is because people are going to be looking up to you. Okay, people are going to be expecting you to give them more. People are going to be expecting you to do more, to give them more, to teach them more on graphic design. So that one you learned one day is not going to be enough for you to sustain an online business that will keep generating funds for you. So you have to be very good at what you do. I want to tell yourself, I am going to be good at what I do. If you're not telling yourself you're wrong at this point, I want to tell yourself, I am going to be very good at what I do. Tell yourself, I'm going to be very good at what I do. Now, to be very good at what you do, you have to be willing to pay for classes. This is the basics of everything we're going to be talking about today. Because if you're not very good, I don't know how you're going to make money from that skill, or how you're going to multiply the streams of income, right? So you have to be very, very good at what you do. Take courses, take online courses, okay? Sign up for webinars like this. Sign up for Twitter Space. Sign up for, pay for courses, right? Pay for courses. Buy courses, okay, that needs to be bought. Be willing to spend money to learn a particular skill and to master it. Also, submit yourself to mentorship, right? Submit yourself to mentorship. Submit yourself to people that will train you. Go online and do research on your niche. Go online and do research on your niche. What is that niche you want to venture into? Go online and do research about it. Most times you just start off something without doing a proper research. If you don't do research, the problem you're going to have is that you're going to get hooked halfway. You're going to get hooked halfway, and you won't be able to sustain whatever you're doing on the online space. By the time you've done your research, you get to know the mistakes of other persons. You get to know what they've done so well. You get to study their pattern of successes, and then you get to apply it in your own business to make money for yourself. So research is very, very important when you want to start anything whatsoever. Sorry, excuse me. So research is very, very important. If you're able to do a research on that particular business, it's really going to help you apply it in your own business. Now, submit to mentorship. Many persons just want to start off and begin to run on their own. It's not going to work. Most persons that are doing well, that have multiple streams of income, submitted themselves to mentorship. They submitted themselves to mentorship. Imagine, assuming I knew the things I knew now, guys. Assuming I knew the things I knew now, I'll be making more money than I am making now when I was younger. Because there are several mistakes I allowed myself to make without learning first. And so the thing that mentorship does for you is that it gives room for you to learn from other person's mistakes and then apply it in your own business and do better, right? Helps you to apply it in your own business, and then it makes you to do better. So it is very, very important, very, very vital that you submit yourself to what? To mentorship. Submit yourself to mentors that will train you, that will coach you, and then that will help you do better in your own business, right? Okay. Okay, guys. So back to what I was saying. It is very, very important that you submit yourself to what? To mentorship. Submit yourself to mentors that will help to coach you. Make sure that you are very, very good in your skill. Make sure that you mastered your skill and that your skill is at your fingertips. So even if they are waking you up all of a sudden, okay, they are waking you up all of a sudden in your sleep, you're going to produce something that is going to help someone. You're going to solve a problem that is going to help someone, and then the person gets to pay you for it. People pay you because you're solving a problem. Just note that. People pay you because you're solving a particular problem. So try as much as you can to be very good at what you do. Tell yourself, I need to be very good at what I do. I need to be very, very good at what I do. The more you're very good at what you do, the more it's going to be easy for people to pay you for that particular skill. So being able to answer the first question of writing out the skills that we have in our order of excellence, all right? Writing out the skills that we have in order of excellence, that we are able to list out what we can do. Okay, I can sew clothes, I can barb hair. These are offline skills. Okay, now let's come to online skills. I can edit videos, I can write a book. I mean, writers, if you know how to write, I tell people, I met two persons recently that said they write and post on Facebook, and they're asking me, please, I want to learn an online skill that will make me money. And I was staring at them. How can you tell me that you write? You are very good at writing. You've written tons and tons of poems and stories on social media, and then you're still looking for a source of income. It's a big error. Writing alone is a skill on its own that can make you lots and lots of money and create multiple streams of income for you. So even if it's writing, okay, even if it's simple things as proofreading, there are many persons that have made tons and tons of money from just proofreading a work. People get to pay you for proofreading their books, get to pay you for editing their books, they get to pay you for even writing for them, like what we call ghost writing. You write and they take the credit for it, but then they pay you for the work. So you won't tell me you know how to write and then you're looking for a source of income. It's an error. So list out the things that you can do, both the things that people have never even imagined or started out as a business, but you know you're very good at it. Maybe you're very good at paying attention to detail. You can even write it out. Something that someone has told you, babe, you're good at this, or guy, you're good at this, so write it out, because somehow it can be a point of reference when you want to make money or create an online business. So these things are very, very important. Now, we also answer the question of, if you don't have a skill, what can you do? Let's say you have searched your brain, you searched, and in your mind, you feel you're not good enough, you're not good in anything. You can dedicate your time to studying and learning a skill. And trust me, there are so many skills out there that you can learn without even spending so much money. And make sure you spend your time learning a skill that you know you can actually start monetizing from onset, like at the beginning. Now, let me give us an instance. I wanted to learn video editing. So I signed up for a video editing class, for a free class. I registered for the class. People were also there. I got to learn with them. Now I said, okay, I wanted to learn another level of video editing. I wanted to grow more. So I decided to sign up for a video editing class with laptop. Now, guys, the problem with that particular skill that I wanted to learn is that at that point I wanted to learn it, I did not have a laptop that could carry the capacity of a laptop video editing app. But then I spent like 10K registering for that class. Guys, you know that up till now, this didn't happen some years ago, either 2 years ago or last year. You know that up till now, I have never edited with my system. I am grateful for the lessons I learned in that class. But guys, I just sat down to ask myself, why didn't I count the cost? Why didn't I sit down to ask myself, what do I need at this point? And that is why mentorship is very important, because you just tend to make mistakes when you're not submitting to anyone, when there's nobody that is guiding you, there's nobody to ask questions, there is nobody to help you understand the path you need to take. That is why you need to submit to mentors that would advise you, take this course, don't take this course. So I made that mistake of registering for that course. Well, I wouldn't really call it a mistake because I gained a little knowledge on it. But after it's been months now, up to more than a year now, I have not applied that knowledge because I've never edited in my system. All my video editing work have been with my mobile phone. So you need to intentionally tell yourself, this is a skill I want to learn, and this skill is going to benefit you, right? This skill is going to benefit me at that point. You take time to count the cost and get to find out, what do I need to start up this business? What do I need to learn this skill? If I learn this skill, what do I need to start earning from this skill? Do I have that thing at this point, right? Now, by the time you've checked all that, you sign up to learn a particular skill that you decided to learn. Now, we also talked about how to create content to market your skill. So we said that marketing is very important because not enough for you to have an idea on what to do. It's not enough for you to have a skill. You need to add a marketing skill to it. Every online business owner should know how to market their skill. So first thing I need to lay emphasis on is your ability to get your audience. Sorry, that should be the second thing. The first thing, ability to be good at what you do, which I've emphasized on. The second thing, ability to get your audience. Now, when you're good at what you do and you know how to create content on what you do, the next thing is to begin to attract your audience. You can't talk about marketing and getting streams of income if you don't talk about people. People are the owners or the holders of the money that you're looking for. And those persons are in the online space. We have about 7 point something billion persons on earth. And Facebook alone has 7 point something million persons users, right? Other social media platform have millions of users as well. Now you won't tell me that your customers are not online. Like you've been trying and trying and trying, and then you're not making money online. No, there are many persons that need your services on the social media platform. But the question is, have you found them? Right? So you need to learn the skill of growing your audience. Now, one of the things I want to emphasize and before we move on to the fourth question is the ability to discipline yourself. Okay, ability to remain consistent. So you're consistently showing up. So let me use one skill for instance. Let me start with let me start with graphics design, right? So let's say you've spent time and you've learned graphics design. The next thing to do is to go there on social media platform and make noise and let people know that you are a graphics designer. Now, if you've acquired that skill and you're very good at what you do, it's going to be easy for you to come on social media platform and say, I am a graphic designer, and you'll be able to show your work. And people would know that you're a graphic designer. They get to see your work. Over time, they get to trust you and know that you're very good at what you do. Now, you're also being consistent, which is going to help people to trust you. They might not trust you at that time you're just starting out, but consistency is going to make people to trust you. As you're consistently building your audience, grow your audience on a social media platform, they get to know you as a solid guy in that field that you are. So you need to learn social media marketing, learn how to create video content, learn how to write, learn how to arrange your work properly, learn how to just take out time to learn social media marketing. It's not what the class is about, so I'm not going to spend time talking about that. Okay. Now, when you learn social media marketing and you know how to scale your business online, the next thing you need to ask yourself is, how do I sustain that business online for the next 3 years? Many persons start up something and then it's not working, and then they stop and switch to another. The aim of this class is to tell you that that particular skill you've learned can actually make you so much money if you learn to sustain the business that you have, the skill that you have acquired, at least for the next 3 years. One of the things my younger brother told me when I started out as an online business person, he said, make sure that any business plan you're having, that you're giving it a maximum, a minimum of 3 years. Okay, you're planning out your 3 years goal and you're running with it. Don't assume that after 1 year, because you don't make so much money from that particular skill, that is not meant for you. That is where we get it all wrong. We give up on time. Young persons, we give up on time. You give up on time. If you're in the comments, if you're in this live session and you can still hear me, I want to say in the comment section, I can still hear you. Say, I can still hear you. Let me be sure we are still together. Most of the problems you're having is because we give up on time. You cannot talk about sustaining multiple streams of income if you're that kind of person that gives up on time. If you give up on time, you won't even sustain one stream of income. Talk about multiple streams of income, right? Good. You cannot sustain multiple streams of income if you give up on time. So I want you to tell yourself from now henceforth that you're going to sustain that online business you have, right? That you're going to sustain that skill you have. You're going to make sure you're good at it, and you're going to let the world know that you're good at it for the next 3 years without stopping. Now, if you're able to sustain that stream of income, let's say one stream of income, you're able to build that business for 3 years without quitting, without changing your vision, without looking for diversion or being distracted. It is going to be easy for you to multiply the effect that you've done in 1 year for another 1 month into different streams of income is really going to be easy. And my work here is going to be easy if you make that decision that you're going to sustain your business for the next 3 years. Because we cannot be talking about multiple streams of income if you have not built a solid online business that you sustain for minimum of 3 years. It can be more. It can be more than 3 years, right? All right. I love the energy we are giving in the comment section. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Thank you so much, Abundance. Thank you so much, Baby Blue. Thank you so much for the energy. I'm glad you can hear me, right? All right. So let's move on. So you need to learn to sustain your online business for the next 3 years. Now, I want us to type in the comment section, what are the skills that you have already? Good. Because I want us to use as an instance as we are answering the final question, which is the fifth question. What are the skills you have? Let me know in the comment section. We're now going to the main part of this class. We are going to learn how to create multiple streams of income from your skill. So let me know in the comment section, what skills do you have? Mine, guys already know. I'm a copywriter. I'm a video editor. Let me know your skill in the comment section. If you have one, let me know. If you have more than one, let me know in the comment section. Let's keep it coming, guys. Let's keep it coming, guys. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. All right. So we have graphics. I think we have all graphics designers in this live session tonight. Okay. All right. We have an online marketer. I need to project this one because graphic designers cannot win tonight. We have an online marketer with us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So I'm glad that we have a skill already. So it makes the work easy for us, right? So how good are you in that skill you have right now? I believe you followed through up to this point. So we're now going to be looking at the final question. Now let me emphasize on this before we go to the final question. On the action point. Draft out a long-term plan. All right? Draft out a long-term plan. Okay, Abundance, I see you. You're a graphic designer, but you want to go deeper into it. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You need to master that skill very well because graphic design alone can get you so much, many streams of income and make you so much money. I don't want you now. Let me talk to you, Abundance, please. I don't want you to ever think of giving up at any point, right? There are going to be several challenges. It is not our topic tonight, but I just want to emphasize on this because you made this comment specifically for you, right? So I don't want you to give up on this particular skill for any reason. Now, let me talk to everybody now, okay? Not just Abundance alone. Do not give up on that skill you have, okay? There are going to be times where you're going to have imposter syndrome. You're going to feel you're not good enough. The social media platform is just a big space that can easily like you can get lost in it. You can feel you don't know your stuff well. You can feel dejected, disappointed, downcasted. You might want to just stop, but please don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Baby Blue said, what do you advise me to do, ma'am? You said you are into online marketing. That is a very good business, a very good business. Online marketing. I'm going to also tell us how we can make multiple streams of income. That's the last question we're going to answer before we call it a night. How we are going to make so much money from that particular stream of income that we have, from that particular skill that we have. So I don't want anyone to get downcasted. Like I don't want you to feel like giving up at any point. If you give up, you're not going to get to that point where you're having multiple streams of income. Many wealthy persons today are wealthy because they have multiple streams of income and they were able to sustain what they had for a very long period of time, right? They sustained what they had for a long period of time. It wasn't just a one-day thing. They had their ups and downs. They had time they wanted to give up, but they did not. They stayed on track. And it was easy for them to diversify because they had sustained a particular vision. So make sure you're drafting out the plan. The thing that's going to motivate you to wake up from your bed the next morning is going to be that you remember that there is a plan, there is a target. That I have a 1 million plan to make before the end of the year. That I have 1,000 followers to gain before the end of the year. Is this long-term plan that is going to help you stay on track before you get to that point where you're having multiple streams of income? So make sure you have a long-term plan. Okay, Favor, you're a ghostwriter. Make sure you have a long-term plan. If you're comfortable with this skill that you have right now, draw up a long-term plan that will make you consistent, that will make you consistent. One, that will make you improve your skill as a ghostwriter. Two, and that will also keep bringing in continuous source of income, even if it's just that one stream of income that you have, right? So make a long-term plan, 3 years, okay? Then you now break it down to a year, and now break it down to months, and now break it down to a week, and now break it down to how you're going to achieve them each day. The thing that is going to make you stand up from your bed each morning to remain consistent in pursuing that goal is the fact that you have a long-term plan. The Bible said, permit me to quote the scripture here, that Jesus Christ endured the cross. Why? Because there was a glory ahead. Okay? There was a glory ahead. There was something that the Father had promised him. So he was looking at that and was not focusing on the suffering, because left for the suffering, he would have just given up. Left for the challenges you're going to go through in that business you're doing, you can give up. But don't focus on the suffering, don't focus on the pain, don't focus on your days of little beginning. Look at the bigger picture. I want to have a 1 million YouTube followership or subscribers in the next 5 years. And that is your bigger goal. And so you're going to focus on it and wake up every morning to work on that plan. This is very important, and once you get this part, creating multiple streams of income is going to come to you with ease. Consistency over time would help you sustain what you have now and help you diversify. So make sure you have a long-term plan if you never had it. As a graphic designer, you can decide that in the next 5 years you want to be, in the next 10 years you want to be the best graphic designer in Nigeria. That's very possible. That's a long-term plan. You begin to break it down. How do I get to this point? How do I get to this point? How do I meet the great minds in graphics design? How do I meet? Make sure you're even having targets of great graphic designers that you want to meet in the nearest future, right? That you want to have appointments with. Make sure you even have conferences and meetings with graphic designers that you are envisaging to have one day. And there's no how you're going to get to that point if you're not good. So it will keep motivating you to do more, to be better, to keep striving for excellence, right? So now let's get to the crux of the matter. How can I build multiple streams of income? Now the question now is not just on the how, but what are the instances? Okay, what are examples? I'm going to give us practical examples on how we can multiply the stream of income we have by just that one skill we have. Now, the first thing I want to emphasize on is diversification, right? To have multiple streams of income means that you're diversifying. It's very possible that you have one skill, but then you diversify that skill, right? It's very possible that you also have many other skills that is bringing money for you. It's very possible, right? But our focus tonight is assuming I have one skill. So you will not say, oh, I have one skill, it's not going to make me enough money. No. Whether you have that skill as an online or offline, skill, you can earn so much from it. Go into any area that you want to go into that we're going to talk about, and you get so much money from it. Now I'm going to give us instances. So I said diversify. And the first way you can multiply your streams of income is by teaching what you know, right? Teaching what you know. Teach. You won't tell me that you are a writer and you don't have a source of income. Why are you not teaching people how to write? Like, why? Why are you not teaching people how to write? Now, I'm going to make it easy for us so we don't just see that as a difficult task. Now, when you have learned a skill very, very well, and you have practiced it for, let's say, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you've built your audience. Now, when you're starting to build the audience, you're not telling them to pay. You're not telling them you're not going to ask them for their money. Your aim is to create an audience that will get to know you for what you do. So by the time you've taken your time to master a particular skill, and you come on social media and you're marketing that skill, you begin to add value to people's life. You begin to tell them or teach them, give them hints on how to do their graphics, on how to design their flyer, how to design their landing page, or if you're a copywriter, how to write copies, tips on copywriting, what you've learned over the years, and you're just out to give value, you're going to keep growing your audience. Trust me, by the time you've done that for 5 to 6 months, people are going to want, and also you're not just teaching alone, you're not just dropping tips and values alone, you're also showing them your progress. You're also showing them the flyers you've done. You're also sharing testimonials with them. I'm using graphic design because most of us are still graphic design. You're also sharing your flyers with them. Testimonials are one of the most important things that you need to grow your audience, right? Testimonials. So you're writing and your client is satisfied. Don't just leave that like that. Don't just say, oh, thank you, give me my money, and you run. No. Screenshot that in your client wrote, right? Screenshot it and post it on your social media platform. Remember, you're trying to create awareness. Now, I'm saying this so even if you're just starting out as a social media person, you have a skill, but then you are not active on social media. Now you want to market your skill on social media, you have to be active now. So when you create your account, these are some of the things you can be posting there for 5 to 6 months. All right, screenshot those testimonials. Don't just allow testimonials to go. Even if they don't give you testimonials, ask them for reviews. Ask your clients for reviews. By the time you're done delivering a service, tell them how do you feel about it. When they've replied you, screenshot it, come on your social media platform and just start. Just even if you're not a long speech person, you can just write and tag a satisfied customer, or just write, I delivered this work and this is what my customer had to say, or this is what my client has to say. Few words. If you have strength to now write long notes, beautiful. But let the long note not be a reason why you not post it. So just keep sharing your progress on your social media platform. Let them just keep knowing that this guy is good. Trust me, if two persons comes out now and gives testimony on your social media platform, or you post on your WhatsApp status, trust me, you've made an impression in the heart of those that saw that status. They might not chat you up to patronize you, they might not even have the money to, they might not even be interested at that time. But trust me, you've made an impression. That is one of the things that online marketers use. They post testimonials a lot, because it's going to show people that you're very good at what you do. So by the time you've been posting testimonials, giving value to people, telling them about what you do, creating content on how you've been designing. Maybe one of those nights you are awake designing, you just snap it and post. They get to know that this guy is serious in what he's doing, right? So you're getting the attention of your audience, you're building your audience, and they're getting to know you for what you do. Now, by the time you've done that for, let's say, 5 to 6 months, trust me, many persons will want to learn what you're doing. Many persons will want to see how they can also start making money from that thing you're doing, because you're already making money from it, right? You're already designing flyers and people are getting to pay you. You're already living a better life than you used to live before. So there are many other persons that are going to be out there wanting to learn what you know. So you can hold online classes. Online class is a stream of income. Now, if you're just starting out, you can just start out with a free class. Free class. People like free things. So start off with a free class, because you're trying to attract your audience to a particular place. Don't be quick to start by asking them to pay. Start with a free class. Is already, just see it as you're already bringing in your customers, you're already bringing in your clients. So start with a free class, make it open, run ads, tell your friends to help you and post. People like free things. So whether or not they even want to learn that skill, they will join. Make sure you package that free class very, very well. Another thing I want to emphasize, after that free class, make sure you save whatever you did in that free class. The reason I'm telling you this is I want to come to that point where you're having a passive income. We're not going to be stressing yourself out. Yes, you're making money. So by the time you've done something excellently well once, you can actually save it up and use it to get multiple effects. That you can be sleeping and you now remember, oh, I have a copywriting class. And then you just wake up from your sleep, pick up your phone, go to where you've already studied the classes you've been having before that have been doing so well, and just come and be forwarding it in the new class. After that, you close the deal, you close the class, say everybody, we've done what we're supposed to do. Next month, you're holding another copywriting class, and you're just taking everything you spent your strength doing in the first class to do in the next class. Now, it's going to give you more time to start building another stream of income, while this other one is getting stream of income for you. I want you to note this. is going to help you build a system that will keep making multiple streams of income for you without you having to stress yourself out, and with you having enough time to go and focus on another stream of income. So the first class is always the most tedious part, right? But you have to do the work and make sure that first class is excellent, right? Package the class very well. If you're doing a YouTube class, package the video very well. If you're doing a WhatsApp class, package the write-up very well. One of the problems I had was that after I had two beautiful WhatsApp classes, I lost my chat. Everything went. Every single thing went. That was one of the most painful period of my life as an online business person, right? So try and find a way to back up. Don't allow this mistake to happen to you, I beg. It was so hurting. Even when I tried to retrieve it, I asked people to send me what I taught in the class. It did not come together the way it's supposed to have come. They missed some part. It was not arranged again. I had to start afresh. So arrange it. You can arrange if it's a write-up on WhatsApp and put in a document form, please. Put in a Word document and save it in your drive. So even if you lose your phone, that Word document is going to be there in your drive for you to always make reference to, right? Good. So please take note of this. Always back up your classes. Always back up all your WhatsApp classes, your video classes. Make sure if you're doing a Zoom class, save it somewhere. Okay, save it somewhere. Now after you've done your free classes, it's going to help you to also analyze the responses from people. What did they have to say? Did they enjoy the class? What mistakes did you do? How can you do the next class better? Right? Now hold another free class. Right? Hold another. Most times people just hold one free class and then they are running to start asking people to pay, or sometimes they don't even hold free class. Sorry for the breaking transmission, guys. You're all welcome. All right. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peace. I see you. You're welcome. Forgive the network. Let's just forgive them for tonight. All right. So let's continue. So package that class in such a way that it's very beautiful. Then after that free class, analyze your progress. Spend time to analyze your progress. Find out what you did very well, what did not do very well. Find out how you can do better in the next class. Note that thing that people were screaming and shouting about. These are minor things that we don't really pay attention to, but they are really the key to our success in the online business. That thing that people are shouting about, oh wow, this is wonderful, I like this point. Note those areas that got to people, right? And make sure you build on it, because it means that people like that particular area and you can do better in that particular area, right? Good. So hold the online class, first class, hold the second online class, free class, and then get to analyze and then do your, insight review. That is very important. Review is very important. Now, after that, you can now start holding a paid class. because you've gathered your audience now, you've gotten their trust, they know that you're very good at what you do, they enjoy the first class, they enjoy the second class, and so you're going to get from that audience people that are going to pay to have that online class. That is already becoming a stream of income. Now, an encouragement for you: when you start, don't start with 10,000 naira for to learn. No, don't start with high offers. Start with low offer. There are three classes of offer. We have the low offer, the mid class offer, and the high offer. Now, the low offer, the low offer is ones that ranges between 1,000 to 10,000, right? So you can start with 1,000 naira class. You can even say 999 naira for that class. So people not get to see that I've entered 1,000. These are all strategies and plans that people use to market their business. So you can start with low ticket offers. Just hold a class and say 1,000 naira. People can easily pull out 1,000 naira and pay you for a class. When you say 5,000 for a class that probably they've never even attended, they don't know if they're going to gain so much from it, and so you start saying 5,000, 10,000, you're going to sound them somehow. So by the time you're finishing your first free class, you're now telling them, okay, to learn more, pay pay 1,000 naira, and then you get to learn the master class. Okay, so that has become already a stream of income. That is one. Okay, now make sure that, like I said, that you save everything you did in the free class. Everything you're also going to do in the master class, save it. So by the time you're doing the next master class, your work is just to copy and paste. As long as you did an excellent work in the first class and people liked it, copy and paste. That is going to give you chance to now get another stream of income, right? This is already an established stream of income because you're going to be holding the class, let's say once every month or twice every month, batch A, batch B, batch C, like that, right? This is going to work for your class if you're done with school. You don't have other distractions. I tried this out, but then medicine said you're not going to do so much in the online space as long as I am concerned. So medicine had a little toe on me. But if you are out of school or you have a little chance where you're on break, this is a good time to build these things that I'm talking about, right? So let's say you have done your first paid class and you package that class, and then you're now doing every month you're having a new class, you're having new students, you're just copying and pasting, and at the same time people are giving you their 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira, and you're making money. It's now time for you to build on the second stream of income, which is to package it as a course. So you can package any online business at all you know, any online skill at all you know, you can package it as what? As a course. Now there are two other streams of income in this, right? You can package it as a course and tell people to come and buy that course. Number two, you can package it as a course and set it up on affiliate marketing platforms, which is one of the easiest way to make money without you stressing yourself. Now, it's very easy for you to put your course on affiliate marketing platforms, especially platform like StakeCode. It's very easy. You just get to chat up those of them that are involved or sign up to their account. They have the vendor section where you get to know how to become a vendor, right? So you do the necessary things you're supposed to do, package your course very, very well, and then you set it up on an affiliate marketing platform. Now, the beautiful thing about this is that you don't have to do so much to earn money. You have to do your part in advertising, yes, but you already have affiliate marketers on those platforms that are going to test run your product, and if it is generating income for them, they are going to binge on your product and they're going to begin to sell it. So you just be in your house, a certain percentage is coming to you every week just because you spent time packaging a course, put it on affiliate marketing platform, and you're now focused on getting another stream of income. Right? Good. So that is another stream of, remember that we've talked about three already now. Start up a class, okay? You can even start as low as 1,000 naira, low offer class. Now, spend your time to package that course you have done. Remember, you've test run this, you know what people like. You can package it into a course now. and sell it on your social media platform, or put it up there on an affiliate marketing platform, and you're getting a passive income. Another stream of income, you hold webinars, right? Now I want to encourage you, when you channel your mind into getting one stream of income, focus on that particular one, and make sure you've stabilized in that one. Make sure that one is already generating income for you passively. Then you can now go to the next one. So you can now hold what? Webinars, paid webinars. People pay for webinars. People pay to attend webinars online. As low as 1,000 naira, you sign up. Why? Because they have gotten so much value from your content. Your content is no longer accessible anyhow. There are people that are willing to pay to travel outside Nigeria to go and listen to businessmen or people that have done so well. Why? Because they have grown so well in their field that people are willing to pay to have 30 minutes discussion with them. 30 minutes. So it's a long-term plan that you should not just give up at the beginning, but have these dreams in mind so that it will keep you consistent now for you to come to that point where you're having diversifying your skill. Another way you can make money is worth writing a book. You can write a book. You can write a book on that particular thing you know. Now, if you're a writer, wants to talk to you. How many persons are writers here? Say, but you're a ghost writer. If you're a writer, that means you're very, very good in writing. That means you can use your writing to convince people. You can write beautiful things that people love to read. Package a book. How to write. Say it as low as 500 naira. As long as you build an audience that have identified you as a writer and they've gained so much value on your social media platform on how you've been chipping in how to write, how you've been writing, how you learned how to write, you've been sharing stories. You can put together those stories as a book. Even give it free. Then write the second one if they enjoyed the first one and they get to now pay for it. So put your knowledge together as a book and sell it. And it's going to make you passive income because your work is just to produce the book again and sell. You can even sell it online without you having to use capital to print it out, right? Good. All right. So the second aspect or the second big heading is speaking engagements. Speaking engagements is another stream of income that you can, binge your skill into. Now, by speaking engagement, I mean you can market yourself as a public speaker. It needs you to intentionally learn how to speak, right? So it's not just enough for you to know how to be a graphic designer. Can you communicate that thing you know to other persons? If you can opt yourself out there as a public speaker. You can opt yourself out there for speaking engagements. You can put it out there in your flyer that you're open for speaking engagements. Put it out there on LinkedIn that you're open for speaking engagements. So they can call you to talk about how to scale your business as a graphic designer. They can invite you for online spaces, right? When you start initially, they might not pay you, but it's a way of advertising yourself. People always go back to check your social media platform to see who is this guy, what is he doing on a social media platform, how good is he, how far has he gone. It's a way to get more audience that will pay you for your work. Now, at the long run, they're also going to pay you to invite you to speak in conferences. They're going to pay you to speak for 30 minutes to their team. Maybe their team of graphic designers, their team of copywriters, their team of ghostwriters, their team of online marketers. Aim to get to that point where you become a voice in your niche. Aim to get to that point. Now you can follow so many other persons in your niche that are doing well already and are already doing it very well in their niche, in your particular niche. Follow them. You get to see how they're also being invited for speaking engagements. So it's going to keep motivating you to say, I will strive as much as I can to be very good at what I do, that people are willing to call me all around the world to teach what I know. They can call me to come and train their team on photography, to train their team on graphic design, train their team on video editing, train their team on copywriting, train their team on online marketing. You can be that good, right? These are the bigger pictures I'm painting for us. So you know that you have a long way to go. It's not yet time for you to quit. Now, number 3 is social media monetization. Like, this one is so broad like so broad that you can have 6 different streams of income from this particular one, social media monetization. Now, if you have grown your audience on Facebook, you can actually monetize it. And be just by creating content, they are paying you on Facebook. You can do that also on another social media platform. Now, if you're still with me, I want to explain more on this. So many of us don't understand how we can get paid on social media. So I want to spend a little time on this, maybe the next 10 minutes. So I want to be sure that we are still together. If you're still with me, I want you to tap in the comment section, I am still with you. Type in the comment section, I am still with you, right? So I am still with you, I am still with you, I am still with you, I am still with you. If I get I am still with you in the comment section, then we would continue. I want to be sure that we are together. Okay. Many of us do not understand how the social media monetization works, and we don't know that we can actually start earning on our social media platforms with just little audience. We think it's when we've gained 100,000 subscribers, 1 million followers that we can start earning. So I want to explain to us how little we can start. Okay, sorry about that, piece. Sorry for your network challenge. The video will always be available for you to come and rewatch it. But if you can, make sure you stay and we pray for your network to work very well. All right. Okay. So I can see the energy in the comment section. Wonderful. Good. Beautiful. That's fine. So let's talk about social media monetization a bit. Let's start with Facebook, which is the commonest. Facebook is one of the easiest places to monetize and to gain audience. First of all, Facebook is the largest platform that has the largest number of users, right, compared to other social media platforms. And you can bear witness with me that it was very easy for you to get your friends to, send them friend requests, and they get to send you friend requests, and you get to accept yourselves and be friends on social media on Facebook. So it's also easy for you to get engagement there on Facebook. You just drop just one sentence there, and people are engaging on your comment section compared to other social media platforms where you can ask a question and nobody listens to you. So Facebook is one platform that can actually make money easily. Now, as low as having 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 followers rather, on your page, on your Facebook page, you can start earning. If you have 1,000 followers, at least at the minimum 1,000 followers on your Facebook page. Remember, I'm talking about page now, not on your profile. You can easily monetize your page than your profile. Now, if you have at least 1,000 followers, right, and you're consistently doing live sections, you can start earning on your Facebook page. Now, live sections are things that you don't need to stress yourself now. You just need to go live and give people value. And as long as people are enjoying what you're doing, they get to pay you to watch your content. Now, how the basic thing, the easiest one to start with is stars. There's what we call stars on Facebook. Okay, so people can decide to just give you 1 star, right? Give you 1 star. When they give you 1 star, it's converted to money. Actually, it's there. You impute your payment details. Whenever it's up to $25, they get to pay you into your account. So as long as you're creating content, that's why people can go online and come on Facebook. Okay, they are doing their live sessions and they're encouraging you to send in stars. Those stars are because as you're sending that star, you actually pay. I think 1 star now is like 450 naira or thereabout. I think you spend like 400 and something naira to send 1 star to a live session. So as you're sending it, they are converting it, and the person is actually making the money from it. So as low as 1,000 naira, 1,000 followers on your Facebook page, you can start making money. And as long as you're doing a live session, okay, if you just post that you're not going to get that particular monetization scheme unlocked. So consistently doing Facebook live, right? Going live, giving value to people, teaching them something, you're going to start, earning stars as people are liking your content and paying to give you a star. You start earning from it. Now the question is, what skill can you teach on that Facebook platform that will engage people, right? That will make people to stay and watch from beginning to the end, increase your watch hour, increase your followership, and then people will also be willing to click on give him 1 star. for this live session. That is where the problem is. The problem is not even the monetization. The problem is, what skill can you teach that will get people so good that you get that? Now imagine 1,000 followers. If you have 5,000 followers or 5,000 friends on your profile, you can actually convert them what to follow your page by just telling them, okay, I have a new page, I have a business page, and here I'm going to be teaching this and teaching that. Follow me, right? Just keep emphasizing it. People get to follow you bit by bit. Before you know it, you're reaching 1,000 followers. So Facebook is very, very easy. Now, YouTube is another place, but YouTube is very hard, I must say. But it's still possible. As long as you have your skill, you can actually get there. For YouTube, you just need to have 1,000 subscribers. People get to watch your video for 4,000 hours, and then you can monetize. Another way to get that easily is by using your shorts, right? This year, YouTube introduced shorts and also introduced this in the monetization scheme. So by the time you're getting 10 million short views, just views, 10 million short views, they're going to start paying you. Now, shorts do not do like, they don't act the way it goes. It doesn't go like your normal video. Shorts are like reels, okay? You can just post it, and then in just few minutes, people already see it. It goes wilder than those that are following you or those that are subscribed to your channel. So the question now is, what shorts can you create that would go viral, that would make people to come and subscribe and also watch your videos and make money for you? So the question is not even the platform. The question is the skill. Do you have that skill of creating content? Do you have that skill that you can market and make money? Do you have an idea that you can create as a content? Are you spending time to do the work? So these different features they're introducing are making it easy for content creators to actually earn. So take it from me and start thinking up on how to do that. They also have platforms like Instagram, like TikTok. TikTok is just 1,000. Once you reach 1,000 followers, there are some features that will be unlocked and you can start earning. So you see, as low as 1,000, and you just need to be consistent for maximum of a year. Consistency with creativity, CC meeting together is going to make you the money you need. So these are different streams of income. So you can start with Facebook first, then spread and convert your and move over to TikTok, and then move over to what, to YouTube. It's going to take work, but you have to know that there are streams of income that are passive, because once you start monetizing, all you need to do is post the content on social media platforms, and bing, the money is coming in, right? So social media monetization is another way to get passive source of income. It's another stream of income that you can leverage on anytime to make money for yourself. And once you start earning, it's going to be easy for the money to just be coming in. You can even quit your job, your 9 to 5 job, and then focus on just creating content, and the money is coming in. Everything still focus or goes back to, what skill do you have? The skill you have, are you good at it? That is the fulcrum of everything. Are you good at it? So if you are not good at it yet, this is the time for you to start building that skill. This is the time for you to start learning more, becoming more, doing more, to become better at your skill, right? So now I want to end with this stream of income, branding, right? Let's talk about it a little bit, and then we take questions. So if you have questions, just keep putting together, and then we are going to take them at the end of the class. Okay. So branding is the bigger version of it all. Okay. By the time you have grown so much that people now people now know you for what you do, you can now become a lord in it. You can now become a brand. You can now build a brand where you have people you're now paying, people that are working for you, people that a team where you get to work as a team, you get to be known as a brand, and people can invite you as a company, okay, for your services, right? So branding is another stream of income which you should also be targeting at the long run, to become a brand in that particular niche you are in, to make a name in that particular niche you're in, to become a voice, all right, to become a lord, to become an authority, that you say something about your niche and people are running helter skelter to understand, to learn, to do, because you're a lord, right? target to come to that point where people see you as a brand. People see you as a brand. Okay, people see you as a brand. So finally, before I say thank you, I want to encourage you to think outside the box. Think outside the box.
Okay, guys, we apologize for the network issue. I think she's having a serious network issue. We apologize for that. Meanwhile, please, if you know you're enjoying this section, please can you drop a wonderful emoji for her? And you can tell her thank you. If you know you're enjoying this section, can you begin to say thank you, doctor? Doctor, from me, Lauren June, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you're doing already. Thank you for the values you're dropping here. I'm learning a lot. And it's high time for me to start executing this, all this you said. So, guys, if you are happy with what you're hearing, if you know that values are being dropped, can you just drop emojis for her? Can you just appreciate her for what she's doing tonight? Wow, 1 hour and my gosh, I was speaking for over 1 hour. And wow, it's not easy. So, guys, please can you just say thank you? Thank you so much, Dr. Faith from Peace. Peace is saying thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. We appreciate. Come on, guys, bring it on. I want this group, group to Doctor. It's not easy. She has been speaking for over 1 hour. And so, can we just appreciate that? Thank you so much, Dr. Faith. I think she's having some network issues. So we're going to move to the next thing. I don't think we're going to wait for anybody. We apologize for the network. We apologize, guys. Okay, so while we wait for her, I want to use this medium to say this, please. If you know that you wrote something down, she have said a lot. In fact, she have said everything. I don't know. I think the network was actually waiting for her to just say everything before it will misbehave. She has said everything. So if you know you actually got something from her, you wrote down stuff. Best advice I will give you is start executing. Don't wait for tomorrow. Procrastination will kill you. It will kill you, brother. It will kill you, sister. Remember our team. I want to be a baller. So guys, I want you to start executing them. Start putting. If you know you never had a plan at the initial time, I think it's high time for you to start making plans now. And not just making plans, execute them. Very important. Execute them. Very, very important. I keep saying this. Okay, I think she's back. Okay, welcome back, doctor. Welcome.
Thank you.
We
Thank you.
apologize for the
Sincerely,
network issues.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm glad we are still here, guys.
It's
Thank you so much. So we're actually rounding off. So I'll just quickly round off so that we can take the question and answer. So I think we can start dropping the question and answers in the comment section. If you have any question at all that you want to ask, if you have any question at all that you want to ask, please drop it on the comment section. So as I'm summarizing, I will be answering the question at the same time. Yes, Abundance says, I'm gonna be a baller. That's the language of our host this night. We are going to be balling. No, I have to. All right, so drop your questions if you have any questions to ask. Very quickly in the comment section. If not, I would ask my own questions. So, like I was saying before, I was disconnected, guys. You have to think outside the box. The Bible said that we have been given the ability to create wealth. So you should be willing to think outside the box. Think outside the box. Think of things that will solve problems in your environment. Don't just limit yourself to what other people have done. It's good to study what people have done. It's good to get to know how to do better. But then it's also very good to think outside the box and think of how to do something different, right? Something totally different that is going to draw the attention of people to what you do. So always think outside the box. Think of how will I do this better? How will I do this differently and still add value to people's life? But make sure that you are being consistent. You are always showing up. I want each and every one of us, I want each and every one of us to be better tomorrow than we are today, right? To be better tomorrow than we are today. So we have a question in the comment section. Thank you so much. Thank you, Favor. I see your comment. Thank you so much. It's so encouraging. Thank you, Peace. I celebrate you too. Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited that I was here. It was worth my time. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for your kind words. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Okay, so Peace has a question. How do we package our course and put it in affiliate marketing platform? Okay. So depending on the course that you want to package, if it's a video course, you have to do a very neat video packaging, right? If you are into video editing or you want to teach and then you want to show your face, make sure that you are packaging it together in a very wonderful way. Now, the first thing you have to do is to list out every single thing that you want to have in that course before, right? And you saw how they package that course together. Take a cue from it, all right? Take a lesson from it and put it together in your own way. Now, first thing you must do is to write out everything you have to cover in that particular course. List out the topics you need to add in that course. List out the different sections. This is what you do in the background. This is what you do in your drawing board. Write them out. I want to teach on graphics design, right? Now, the first thing is introduction to graphics design. Number two, video, because you have to split them into small videos, right? They have to be in sections, in modules. So number one, what is graphic design? Number two, why is graphic design important? What is the importance of graphic design to an online marketer? Number three, how do I become a graphics designer? Number four, what are the basic tools I need to start up my graphics design journey? Number five, talk about the tools, talk about the equipment you need to buy or have. Then number six, talk about the different applications you need. Number seven, how to get started. You now show them how to start on your, let's say you're using mobile phone and then you're starting out with Pixel Lab, and you're now showing them the different areas of Pixel Lab. See where you get your cursor, this is where you get your text, this is where you get this is where you get that. You start from the basics and you keep building up to now say this is how to design a full flyer, this is how to design a music flyer, this is how to design a YouTube thumbnail, this is how to arrange your, you guys are into graphic design, you know exactly the things that are inside graphic design. So you just list them out in your rough book. You just list them out in your rough book, and then align them into different courses, into different modules rather, right? Now when you have done that, the next thing you have to do is to now start preparing the course, right? The first topic was what is graphics design. Now that could be a headshot video, or if you want to use different footages from different platforms, you can download them on social media, on online space. There are many platforms where you get free videos and free pictures. You have on Splash, you have Pixel, Pixel. You have Pinterest. Okay, I just bumped into Pinterest this year. I just started using Pinterest this year to get content, thanks to the person that introduced it to me. So it's actually it has very aesthetic, beautiful pictures that you can always snap and then use it to create your content. So just get free videos, get free pictures, and then put it together to create a video. That is why learning content creation is very important. Now if you can't do it, you can actually get someone else to do it for you. That's if you have no idea about video editing, you have no idea about content creation. Okay, you then have to work with a team of persons, and of course if you're working with a team of persons, that means they get to also get their own dividends when you're paid from those platforms, right? So but if it's something you can do, fine and good, you just get to do them, right? But if it's not something you can do, get a video editor, let the person do the shooting for you, let the person do the editing for you, and be the one to give the idea for the content, right? So make sure you handle them, each and every one of those things you've listed out in the modules. Create those short videos for them. Now put them together into one folder, right? Then send a message to whoever is in charge of any platform you want to put the affiliate your product to. Okay, so you already know StakeCut, which is a free platform that you can become a vendor for free. Just send a message to them, right? You can sign up. They have a vendor section where they get to give you guidelines on how to become a vendor. Other platforms are there so that you can become a vendor. Just read their guidelines and their policies on how to become a vendor, and they give you other details. Some of them are free, you don't even have to pay. Some of them you have to pay to register, depending on the platform you're trying to register in, right? So now that you have those videos set, you just have to send it to them. They set it up on the platform, and then that is it. Another thing you can also do is to even post it on your, upload it on your YouTube if you have a YouTube platform. Keep it as unlisted. There is a section in YouTube where your videos will not go live, right? Your videos will not go to the public. It's only going to go to those that have access to the link, right? Now my video editing course is like that. Those videos are there on my YouTube, but you cannot go on my YouTube and see it. It's only those that pay for the course that have access to those specific videos that were under the course of video editing, right? So once you upload it there, you then send the link to them. They get to set it up on the affiliate marketing platform. Whoever pays for the course now has access to the videos, and they can go and binge on it and enjoy. So that is how to set up a course. Now, if you also want to have a course that is not a visual course, you can also do that. If it's a writing, you can package it into a course, a written course, and also post it on the different social media platforms that accept non-visual content. So let me try to connect my. Sorry, Lawrence, can you just keep getting their questions? Ask them to send in their questions. I want to swap my network, please.
Okay. Okay. So if you have more questions, please can you bring it on as we wait for the doctor to set up our network, please. If you have any other question, you can bring it on. Any question, please bring it on. I believe she said a lot, so we should have much. We should have so much questions to do. So, guys, break up your questions. You might now have another opportunity to ask that question. So, break it up now. Very important. So, if you have questions, please can you bring it up? Bring it up. The doctor comes in and there's no question, then we'll be ending this section. It has been wonderful so far. So, I believe we've learned something, and there is this question you need to ask. You can ask it. Excuse me. We're waiting, guys. Any question? Anyone? Okay. Okay. She's back.
Thank you so
Welcome
much for
back,
holding
Doc.
on to me. Thank you,
You're
thank you,
welcome.
thank you, thank you, Lawrence. Thank
You're welcome.
you, graphics designer. I appreciate. Thank you for this opportunity. I must say, I'm really excited that I had to share this with your audience. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Okay. Okay, you have another question, please. You can drop it now. Drop your question. I think she's done with the first one. So feel free to ask your question. I think we have just a few minutes to end this section.
Yeah, if you have another question, please drop it on the comment section. We are waiting for you, please. Now, if you have any question whatever on this topic we talked about today, or any online business question, you're free to ask. Okay, I think we just have 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, yeah, we have
About
just
five
five.
minutes
Five
to
is
end
more.
the
Yeah,
live session.
five. Let's just say five. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay, okay. Right. So Peace said, how can we have followers on Facebook? I don't think I have had up to 1K friends on Facebook since. Okay. Okay, okay. So Facebook has both the profile and the page. So it depends on the one you're talking about, but I'm going to hint on both of them. Now, if you have a Facebook profile, you send friend requests to people, right? That is basically how you're going to grow that page. You send friend requests to people, and then you also check on your friend request, your friend area, your friend's area. Okay, that place I have friends. Check there, they get to tell you who sent a friend request to you. Okay. My hype man is there in the comment section. Maybe I paid him to do this. Okay, so if it's a Facebook profile, you get to just send friend requests to people and they get to send friend requests to you. Now, if you convert it to a professional page, like you convert it to a professional mode, people get to follow you, right? People get to follow you whenever they hit your Facebook profile. Now, if it's a Facebook page, right? People have to follow you when you tell them to follow you, or when your content are getting visible, people just get to follow you. Now, let me answer this question by teaching you how to increase your audience, okay? Basically, on any social media platform. Number one thing you must learn to do is to always create engaging content. Engagement is key in social media platform. You have to create engaging content. Engaging content means that you're creating content that are going to make your audience to reply in the comment section, right? They will have to reply in the comment section. They'll have to answer questions. They'll have to comment something that is going to pull their attention. Don't just write post and then you give information and that is all. Try to talk as though you're communicating. Okay. I prefer you don't just come and say, okay, 5 ways to become a copywriter. Number one, buy a course. Number two, pay for the course. Number three, attend the class. Number four, study whatever is taught in the class. No, I wouldn't want you to do that. Now, you can actually pass the same message, but you're using a story form, right? So you come and say, 2 years ago, I started copywriting. And then when I started, the things that I did was, number one, I registered for a course. Now, I registered for a course and it took 3 days to learn that course. And by the end of that course, I learned so much that made me start loving copywriting. And I started my path to becoming a copywriter. So the first thing I did was pay attention in the class because they said so many things. I had to take notes. Now, you put in the story form, it might not be long, it can be short. Then at the end, you now say, are you a copywriter? Do you want to become a copywriter? Or you can ask, did you enjoy this content? What do you think about this? Or you can ask the question, have you ever attended a copywriting class before? How was it for you? Now you said your own part of the story and you have also written a question that people get to answer. So they read your own story and they get to share their own story in the comment section. By engaging in your comment, your profile or your page is going to gain more visibility. I wish I can share my phone screen to us. My phone screen to us. I would have shown us my Facebook page, right? Now I noticed also that I needed to increase, I wanted to increase my engagement on Facebook. So I had to think of things that I could do. I found that currently what I'm running on Facebook, which is the essence affirmation, is actually bringing more engagement. So I try to make up more time to create those kind of contents that brought in engagements to get more engagements. Now I've had up to 10,000, 13,000, 14,000 K engagements, whereas I just have like 5,000 followers or 5.9 thousand followers on my page, Facebook profile, not the page, on my Facebook profile. Now it has gotten more engagement, and that engagement was in turn getting more followers for me. So try to create content that will get engagement. The more the engagements, the more you get followers. It's even better that your engagements are more than your followers, because it actually shows Facebook that your page is doing very well. People are liking your content and it's going to promote it more for you, right? So the number of followers I got in this space of time where my engagement has actually increased has actually made my followers to also increase as well. I remember when I was struggling with followership, that was like 2 years ago. I was struggling with followership. I actually was, I think I started Facebook back then when I was in secondary school. So people actually followed me and I followed them. Even sometimes you just go to Facebook and just start adding anybody that sent friend request, just add because you wanted your friend list to increase that time. So that's how I got most of them. But my engagement was very, very poor. And I found that now that I now transformed to a professional mode, I actually want to teach something. Those people that were following me are not even engaging, right? They're not really engaging because they never wanted to, you know, they never wanted to get what I was teaching on my platform, right? They just wanted to be my friend and I wanted to just be their friend. So they were not core audience, if I will use that word. So I have to start thinking up of how to start engaging. At that point when I started, people were not following. But each time after posting, I'll come back the next day and I'll check my followers. And sometimes somebody has unfollowed me. And it will pain my heart. And the next day I will come again, I'll still make another post. And I come back and see that 3 more persons have unfollowed. And now what is it because I'm now posting the people I'm following? At the long run, I got to understand that I just told myself, okay, when I had read other person's post and see what they said about people unfollowing, I said, okay, maybe because they don't like my content. They never wanted to be part of my what I'm creating. They don't like it now. And it's okay with me because I don't want people that don't like my content in my space. I want people that want my content, right? So consistency pays. So at that point, I just started posting. I now stopped looking at the number of persons that follow or unfollow. My aim was, let me just build that content on my social media platform that people can always come back, and then even if in years to come, they'll be grateful that they went through my page. So I just started posting content consistently and trying to increase my engagement, asking questions. Facebook now has something like that very beautiful background they give you where you can just write one sentence, but you just write one sentence and you post. That one goes even a longer way than those other long posts you put and put your pictures. So I try to use all the features of Facebook. I try to use the reels. Recently I started posting reels on Facebook. I started to use those shorts, beautiful background write-ups on Facebook, which is also going wilder. It's actually getting more engagement. Then I also try to post with video, with pictures, right? Try to post with flyers, try to post. So I try to use the frame feature. Then once in a while, I go live for a few minutes. and still talk about something. I'm actually just planning to go live the more, because live gets more engagement and also helps you monetize faster, right? So these are things that you can do that would help you gain more followers. Aim at building content, right? Aim at building content. Build content on your platform. I've had many persons go through my page and then they come to my DM and they say, I was so blessed by just going through your page. I loved it. And that one person that gives that compliment means a lot. Okay. For that singular person, I can keep posting every single day for someone to be blessed. So let your aim not just be to get, don't think that that 1,000 followers is just going to come all of a sudden. If not, then if that is your aim, you're just going to keep being frustrated, because the numbers sometimes might be dropping, might be increasing, right? The numbers might be dropping. I made a post, a video, what would I call it? I made a reel on Instagram, guys. That was last year. That reel reached 800 and something thousand views, right? I was each time I would come and say, "Oh God, let it reach 1 million views." Let it reach You finally did not get to 1 million views, but it got to 800 and something thousand views. Now it got me subscribers, right? It got me followers. But then after a while, I now posted again, and after the followers were now dropping. See, social media numbers is not something you should bank on. Even though it can give you heart attack. Don't ever allow yourself to always be going and checking how many followers I have, how many. Sometimes it can give you heart attack, because sometimes you start dropping, sometimes you start increasing with speed. At that time, I gained followers. I gained like 400 and something. I think I was at 300 or 400 and something followers then. But then after that reel I created, I just repeated, I just what they call it, I remixed a reel that someone else did. And that one went wild. That one got me about 400 to 500 followers within 1 week, in less than 1 week, right? So it doubled what I had more than in less than 1 week. So but then at the long run, it started dropping. Started dropping. If I'll make a post, one person won't follow. I'll make another post, one person will follow. I'll make another post, two persons won't follow. It was just kept rigmaroling around the same figures. So I now decided to just stop looking at the figures. Sometimes figures can be discouraging. Find out what you want to do. Focus on building yourself in that thing. There are persons that are out there waiting for your manifestation. Build content that will bless people's life. The numbers will come. They will come at the right time. In fact, the past 1 month, numbers for me have just been mind blowing. Not just for my Facebook alone. The one that is most shocking me is my YouTube. My YouTube have just been, just by one shot that I posted, it's already getting, I think it has 14K views now for that particular shot. So just don't allow yourself to be carried away by the numbers. Just keep trying different things. You try and it's not work. You try another thing, it's not work. You try it, just keep trying. By the time you try several times, you will now know exactly what works for your channel and you start doing it. Now watch videos. Maybe I got to know that Shorts does a lot for Facebook, and in fact Shorts now is a running thing on all social media platforms, for Instagram, for Facebook, for YouTube, for TikTok. Shorts now are the winning thing. So understand trends, okay? Once you know what is working in a particular platform, try to channel that skill you're doing to create content in that line that is going to help your product, that's going to help create bring more audience to you. So this applies to both Facebook and other social media platforms. Create content, understand what works per time. Now what is working is reels. So try as much as you can to create reels, because reels reach larger audience than your followers, right? On all social media platforms, reels reach larger. Now I have I'm getting to 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, but my videos has gotten, that particular shot now has gotten up to 12K views or more, 14K or thereabouts. I can't remember the figure now. Why? Because I understood trend. That particular video was what was trending at that time when I posted it, okay, about the whole Nigeria thing, about the whole election thing. So now it is still the same season. That video is doing very well. So watch trends, understand what works for people, understand what works for your audience, understand what works for the platform you're trying to grow on. Try to binge on it, create many contents on that area that works. Before you know it, one of them might just blow up and you get to make words, you get to make more, get more followers. At some point I even wanted to stop posting the shorts, because I thought it was really working, but at some point it stopped working. Some videos will have 300, 400, 500, others will have 5, 6. I just kept studying and studying what exactly is making this one blow. I did the same thing for this particular one. Why is this one now doing more than this other one? Sometimes you don't get to understand the algorithm, but just keep posting. By the time you know it, one of it will just start doing very well. That's one thing in social media. So do that for for your social media platforms, and you definitely keep growing, right? So I hope I've been able to answer your question. Please tell me in the comment section if I answered your questions. You said how can we have followers on. Okay, so I think I've answered that question, but let me know if you're satisfied with my answer. Thank you so much, my hype man, for this. I really appreciate you. Um, People said, must the skill be an online based one, like content creating, graphics design? No, it must not be, right? It must not be. I gave instance of sewing, I gave instance of barbing hair, but as long as you want to bring it on social media to market, you just have to use the same principle, right? So use the same principle, excuse me, use the same principle of growing your social media platform and also market your product. I had someone that signed up for my copywriting class thinking he's into sewing, like he sews men's dress, right? But he had to learn copywriting so that he would learn how to promote his physical business or his offline business in the online space. So the skill must not be an online skill. You can have an online offline skill that you already know, but you still need clients, right? You still need clients, and you can still get offline clients and you can still get online clients. So you still need to learn to promote that business online. You can take that business online, get people to book for your sewing class, get people to book for you to sew dress for them. Whatever you're doing offline, it can always be promoted online, right? So I hope that answers your question. Abundance says, how can we gain mentorship or get someone mentor you? Okay. So first of all, you need to know what you want for yourself. You need to understand what you want, right? What exactly do you want to learn? What exactly do you want to learn? Do you want to learn graphic design? Do you want to learn sewing? Do you want to learn content creation? When you have decided that this is it, I know my skill, I know what I like, and I want to spend my energy for the next 3 years or the next 1 year for a start to learn this particular skill, right? Now go on social media platform and research, do your research, find out those that are good in that. When I say copywriting, I have to browse copywriters, copywriting classes, copywriting courses. I browse different things, and that is how I even got those that I started following on my Instagram page that were into copywriting. That's how I was able to find a class that I signed up for because I had looked at his page, I had seen how good he was doing, and I signed up for his copywriting class. So do your research. If you don't have anybody around you, like offline or your friends that are already doing well in that field, then you have to go online and search. Go on Twitter and search. Go on Facebook and search. Search those that are good in that particular niche. By the time you find out those that are good, you will see their track record and know that this person is very good and the person has trained a lot of persons. And you can now choose to DM the person or sign up for the person's class first, right? Sign up for the person's class, DM the person, or ask the person question in their DM to get what they have to say. So from there, you get to communicate with the person and build a relationship. And from there, you can now ask them more questions and you can now learn from them. Now, mentorship must not be that the person would have to always be there to teach you one on one. If you have the money to sign up for people's mentorship classes, you can. Emmanuel Lombard is doing a mentorship class for affiliate marketers. You can always reach out to him for learn affiliate marketing and he gets to teach you. Lawrence Jr. is into graphics design and he's very good at what he does. So you can just chat him up and say, Guy, I want to learn this. Will you be able to teach me? Or if he starts up his mentorship class, you sign up for it. Okay. People that you know that are very good. If there are people around you, you can start with them. If you don't have anyone around that is doing what you want to do, search online, right? Find out, but make sure you're aware of scammers. Don't allow yourself to be scammed, right? Don't allow yourself to be scammed. Now, aside meeting someone to mentor, you can actually be a ghost mentee. When I mean a ghost mentee, I mean that people can actually mentor you without them knowing that they mentor you and without you actually meeting them and telling them, I want to be your mentee or I want to become my mentor. How do you do that? Follow them on their social media platforms. Many of them are giving away value on their social media platforms. So if you are following them bumper to bumper, you know when they are making their new posts, you know when they are releasing another video or another short, another whatever, and you're binging on their content and you're studying them, then you're also going to be very good like them. You're going to know what they know, right? You're going to know what they are teaching. I binged on Dan Locke's videos when I started as a copywriter. I remember then I was in school and we were on break, and I spent morning till night watching his videos. I said I must learn these things. He's into marketing, he's into sales, and he's into copywriting. I also binge on Alex Cartoni's videos then. She's also another copywriter that has a brand that teaches copywriting. So I had to binge on their videos. Most of the foundational things I knew about copywriting was from Dan Lok, Alex Cartoni, and Prince of Copywriting. Yes, then also forgotten his other name. That one was given to me by my brother. My brother bought that course and gave me to learn copywriting. So these were the four people that laid foundation for me in copywriting. And they did not even know me, right? They did not even know me personally, but they taught me copywriting. I signed up for their classes. My brother bought a course for me on that. And the other two, I binged on their videos on YouTube. And their videos are I will call Alex Cartoni's videos as a course on its own, because every single thing is spelled out in its own individual video, right? So I based on her video and watched it back to back. You really have to make these sacrifices. If you're still sleeping 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours at this point, then I don't think you're ready for success. You have to make out time at night to study, to watch the videos, do 9 stop, watch the videos, master what they know. You can actually become very good at what you know without you spending so much, because information is everywhere on the social media platform. Information is free. So try as much as you can to spend time watching those people's videos, learning from them. They can actually mentor you without you having one-on-one conversation with them. And it's going to be easier for you to even connect with them when you have known and mastered what they've been teaching on their social media platform, because you can easily chat them up and say, sir, you said something about this and about that, and I just wanted to add this and add that. They can even personally gain interest in you if you're constantly following them and you're becoming part of their top fans, and your comments in the comment sections are always, mind-blowing, wonderful. Guy, if you do that, they're going to have that eye on you, right? So by the time you're now DMing, you're sending them a DM or you're messaging them, they already know you, that you're doing very well. They would love to mentor you, right? So that is that. So I believe I've answered your question, abundance. I think we have to call it the ninth here. I believe I've tried. I have really been. It's almost 2 hours. We've done almost 2 hours. So Lawrence, are you still there? Okay. So I think we're going to call it the ninth here in the absence of any other question. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, I do not know what you're waiting for. Please, I do not know what you're waiting for. Try and subscribe, try and turn your notification bell on, and make sure that you are in following up every other content that we'll be dropping here on graphic design, on business, and all word notes. It was a wonderful time with us. And I will say I enjoyed the conversation here. I enjoyed our questions. I enjoyed the energy that we had in the comment section. I must comment everyone my high questions too. I celebrate all. Thank you so much. And I also want to say thank you so much, Lawrence, for inviting me. It was a wonderful time
Thank you,
here, and I
ma.
always love to have this audience again to share my knowledge with them. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank,
So I think I'll hand over to you now.
thank
I
you
want to
so
say thank
much,
you,
ma.
everyone. I celebrate you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, ma. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I appreciate. Okay, guys. Wow, almost 2 hours. Shall we be speaking for over 2 hours? My God. Well, please, can we drop a comment? Can we just say thank you, ma? I want everybody to just drop your comment. Thank her for what she has done. It's not easy living whatever she has to do. So come and drop all these values for us. So can we just say thank you? And for those that asked question, for those that have stayed with us since we started this webinar, this section, thank you. I'm seeing you, and I made a promise to you guys. Yeah, we made a promise to you guys that for those that will be staying, for those that invited and so on, you have a gift. Yeah, I'm giving you a gift. Now, for those that stayed all through and brought out the energy, during this section, I have a gift for you. The gift is that you'll be having a one-on-one discussion with Dr. Faith Mba. Maybe a question, whatsoever it is. You'll be having a one-on-one discussion. I'll be approving that. I know those that stayed from the beginning to the end. Those that gave the energy and it was just flowing. You'll be having a one-on-one discussion online just for 30 minutes, I guess, 30 minutes or 15 minutes with her. That is your gift. And again, from me, for those that shared, I'll be giving you a gift. I'll be giving you a gift. Immediately after this section, just drop a message to me so you receive your gift. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm seeing those that are saying thank you. Yeah, abundance, I'm saying you, God bless you. Peace, I'm saying you, thank you so much. God bless you. So after this section, please don't forget, for those that made promises, those that stayed back, chat me up. I'll give you a number. Then please make sure you chat me up. Then I'll give you a number, and then you can now send a message to us. Same goes with those that promise gift for inviting people. Chat me up as well to get your gift. Meanwhile, I have a present for everybody here, but this present is only for, I will I see, yeah, I will say it's only for, okay. Let me know if I can share my screen. Okay, I'm coming, guys. I'm coming, guys. I think I want to share my screen. I think I want to share my screen. Okay, let's see how it's going to be. For those that stayed back, I have a present for you. I think this is for everybody. It's for everybody. Now, I want to um oh my god. Okay, you guys just give me a few minutes. I'm coming. I think I'm having issues with sharing my screen. Let's see how it goes. Let's know if it's going to work. Just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Yeah. You don't want to miss it. So if you're around, just stay back. Stay back. I'm coming. Yeah, I want to share my screen. So stay back. Okay. 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 It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, it's coming. Okay. Okay, guys. As I was saying, good is out. Okay, guys. I believe you guys are seeing this. So I want to. Okay, guys, you can see it now. I want to, how will I put it? I am starting a graphic design academy for those that want. This is why I say, is it money? No, it's not money, please. It's not a gift money, okay? But if you're a graphics designer, yeah, so many people have been asking me, Sir Lawrence, your designs are nice. Please come and coach me, come and do this. Sir Lawrence, I want to learn from you. And I'll be like, okay, it's not yet time. I've not been led in my spirit to do so. Well, congratulations, guys. I have been led in my spirit to do so. Now, I want to officially start my graphics design. I want to officially start. And I'm starting free. It's free. It's going to be a 3 days. It's going to be a 3 days intensive class, practical section, and it's free. Free, and it's going to be 3 days intensive one. Okay, it's going to be a 3 days intensive one. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, as I was saying, it's going to be a 3 days intensive class. Okay, I can see abundance shouting, wow, yeah. I know you're one of the people that have been disturbing. Yes, I've noticed you. So, in case you think you're not good, yeah, so I'm not good with graphics, I want to learn more, or I don't know how to monetize it. I think people are not paying me very well. I run a flyer and I'm not getting paid, and so on and so forth. Okay, now is the time. I'll be sharing experience for free. All this is for free. I'll be sharing my experience. I'll be sharing my experience. I'll be telling you how to monetize, how to earn in 6 figures, and how to design a cashing flyer. And whenever someone sees, they'll be like, "Wow, wow, this is beautiful!" Like what I did for a client today, I designed for a client. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome, abundance. I designed for a client something today, and she was just praising me. I'll be posting it on. I'll be updating it on my status very soon. So, um, I'll be updated on my status the testimony I got just designing a logo for a client. So, guys, you'll be having this thing, all this I'll be teaching you, and I'll be inviting some other teachers that will teach you. It could be laptop, it could be your smartphone. I'll be teaching the both at the same time. We'll be learning the both at the same time for 3 days, three intensive teachings, practical training about it. For whether you're a laptop user, you know how to use Photoshop, CorelDRAW, whatever it is, or you're a smartphone user, you know how to use Canva, Pixel Lab, you're welcome. So whatever, after this section and you're interested, chat me up. Then I will add you to the group and we'll start inviting people. So for all of you that stayed back, God bless you and see you next time. Meanwhile, I want to see your comments. Thank you everyone. Don't forget, until we end this webinar, this section, please drop a message to me. Drop a message to get your gift for those that stayed back and for those that obeyed and shared the link. Okay, good night, everyone. I think I'm going to call it a good night now. So, good night, guys. See you next time where we see. Have a great night.